Everyone, welcome back to Web Tech Knowledge. In today's video, I'm going to create a hamburger menu using only HTML and CSS. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So first, we're going to open our Visual Studio Code and going to save everything. Here we created two files called index.html and style.css. So first, we're going to work with the index.html. For that, we're going to create a structure of HTML, and then we're going to come over into our head section, and here we're going to link the style.css file. For that, we can simply type here link rel, type here style sheet, save everything, and going to type here href and give the name of style.css file name. Can save everything and give the angular bracket. That's it. So after we can work with our hamburger menu. So for that, we're going to start with a body section, and we're going to add an input. So for that, we're going to type here input type as checkbox. Then we're going to give a ID, and the ID should be menu toggle. So type here menu toggle, and then we're going to type here slash angular bracket, and then we're going to give a label for menu toggle, and then we're going to add a class menu dash icon. And now we can simply give the angular bracket, and into the label we can simply add and hash 9776, going to give a colon. That's it. We can save everything. And now if we just open the live server, it will looks like this, as you can see. So as you can see, right now it's looking like this. Now if we just save it as side by side and work with the side by side, so after we can start with working with the body section. And the body section, we're going to start with a nav. So type here nav class, create a menu, and now we can give the angular bracket and closing the nav tag. So into the nav tag, we can simply add an unlisted tag, or you can simply give a UL tag and give a li tag, and we can give into the li tag a new angular bracket. Click a href, and into the href we can simply add a hash. Going to type here home. Can save everything. Right now, as you can see, here is showing home, and now we're going to create another li tag. Into the li tag we can simply do the same over here. So we can simply copy it and going to paste it over here like this, and we're going to change the home with about. Then we can simply give another time, change the home to services, and that's it. So we will going to create another one, name it as contact. So type here contact, and here we made a little slight mistake. As you can see, we open a tag or angular tag, so we're going to give a closing angular tag. So as you can see, here is a closing angular tag. We can do this same as well here. You can simply give here angular, and the tag will be completed. Give angular, give a slash, give angular, give a slash, and your anchor tag, the a tag will be shows over here like this. So you can simply save everything, and right now here is our home, about, services, and contact. So after, as you can see here, UL tag that is closed and the nav tag that is closed, and now we're going to start with the styling.css. So we're going to simply go for style.css, and we're going to first work with the menu bar. So type here menu toggle, going to give a curly bracket. Into the curly bracket we can simply as display, set as a none. We can simply save everything. So right now you can see there has a slight changed. So now we're going to start with the menu icon. So we're going to start with menu icon, and now we're going to give the curly bracket. Into the curly bracket we can start with the font size. Into the font size we can simply give 30 pixel, and now we can start with the padding. Into the padding we can simply add 20 pixel. Can save everything, and now we're going to add a background for the color of text. So we're going to change the background text color as hash 333. Can save everything. So right now we can simply add a color for the text. We can simply add it as white. Can save everything. So now for the text, it's looking the changes to the hamburger. So now we're going to add a cursor on it. The cursor should be pointer. Can save everything. So now they're set it as a pointer. So now we're going to start with the menu. So for that, can type here menu, give the curly bracket. So here you can see we work with dot menu. So for that we need to give it. So for the dot menu, we can start with the display. So for that we can type here display, and the display should be none. We can save everything. So as you can see right now, they are not showing. So after we can simply add the background. So the background should be 444. Can save everything right now. So after that we can start with the menu UL, menu unlisted items. So we can simply work with that. So for that we need to click dot menu UL, can give the curly bracket, and into the curly bracket we can simply add the list style. Into the list style we can simply save it as a none and save everything. And now we can simply add the padding, and the padding should be 0. We can create a margin, and the margin should be 0. Can save everything right now. And now we can simply start with dot menu UL LIA curly bracket, and now we can simply create a display, and the display should be block. Can save everything. We can simply work with the padding, and the padding should be 15px. Can save everything. And now we can start with the color, and the color should be white. Can save everything. Now we can start with the text decoration. And the text decoration should be none. We can save everything. Now we can simply work with the border, bottom, as set it as none. That's it. We can save everything right now. And now we can simply a border bottom. So we can simply type here border dash bottom, and simply give border bottom as 1 pixel, solid hash 555, and we can simply give the colon, save everything. So now we can set this very carefully, and now we're going to create a hash menu toggle. So for that we can simply type here hash menu dash toggle, give this clone, and going to give as checked plus dot menu dash icon plus dot, give the curly bracket, and type here display block, display dot block. So here we made a mistake, so we need to cut it from here and going to give it after this here over here. Can simply paste it over here. So now everything is all right. So here we can simply add display block. So for that we can simply type here display and block it. Can now save everything. So now everything is okay. As you can see right now, if I just type here, and as you can see here is a home, about, service, and contact. So if I just make it a little bit bigger, as you can see home, about, service, contact is showing like a hamburger. So this is how we can create a website that can help you to create the hamburger by simply using HTML and CSS. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you for another videos. Till then, goodbye.